But the download is live right now.
Well, then that means we got to go live.
Let's do it.
Distance nerding.
Oh!
Hey, oh, in the hay.
Lego, my ego, ladies and gentlemen. My watch is telling me that I'm over 30 decibels high. I'm allowed. It is Tuesday because, ladies and gentlemen, that means you are now watching and listening and experiencing and tasting and just taking in all of the distance nerding.
Part of the Comic-Con radio podcast family.
Oh, and she's Fray girl.
And that guy over there, that way. You're never gonna get this. That right there is Cam cosplayer. That's Cam's cosplay. Cam cosplay.
Then we got Jahmez 5000 in the building.
And he's Young Haircut Phil.
Young Haircut Phil is correct. And we are here to
nerd together.
To get together. Okay.
Nailed it.
Yes.
For the 131st time. We're talking about anything pop culture news, movies, food, music, wrestling, comics, Comic-Cons, whatever you're nerding out on, we want to talk about it.
Of course, guys, you got to follow us on the Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter, the Twitch, the YouTube, the Discord, all at Distance Nerding. And of course, you can email us at Fray's favorite place in existence.
That is my favorite place.
At nerding@AOL.com. Do it. Kind of like look at my watch, like, okay, it's about time.
Checking your decimals.
Exactly. My decibels are already high.
Email
decibels.
us. We'll read your emails on the show online, and we'll pretty much do whatever you say. It worked for Cam. His last email said, "Put me on the show," and guess who's here? Cam's here.
You know, his last email was supposed to be anonymous, but it still came as him and said, "Hey, that guy Cam should be on the show more." Like, Cam, you know that's you, right?
Yeah.
We're all like,
signed it
from one of my other
Cam.
emails.
"Hi, Cam."
Hey, Fray.
It's like, crap, I sent it from the wrong email. Well, guys, before we go off the rails too much, this week on deck, we've got the Geekend Update.
Double down. We're going to the Silver Age Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah. Some lights, camera, reaction.
Yay.
Getting twisted, getting dialed into some trailers and clips.
Oh, yeah. And then, of course, we got some starting rumors.
Time to flip a coin. Are we going to get a new Two-Face?
Oh, I hope
Harvey Dent.
I hope so. But at the same time, guys, the meat of the show, why you guys always come, and it's besides Cam and Fray's pretty faces.
There's new hope for Superman, but strikes again and again and again. And also the strikes again.
I mean, that's kind of what happens around here. But of course, before we get into any of that, wrong one.
Shout out to Poddex and shout out to buttons being too close together. In fact, this episode is powered by Poddex. Poddex are unique interview questions and episode starting prompts in the palm of your hand. If you're a new podcaster or an existing broadcaster or looking to call your dog over, looking to grow your audience or get more engagement, level up with Poddex and check out poddex.com. Use code nerding10 for 10% off. The questions are great. We use these questions in our interviews when we go to Comic-Cons like Silver Age Comic-Con and Reno. And They end up working out really, really well with our interviews when we interview like celebrities and do the panel. So shout out to Poddex. Use code Nerding10, 10% off.
Absolutely. Now, of course, if all of the show is powered by Poddex, then what powers young Phil? He's got way too much energy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's Dubby. That's right. Dubby is an emerging brand of energy drinks created to help focus, concentration, reaction time with no jitters or crash. Dubby contains no maltodextrin, no sugars, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. And guess what? It's keto friendly. Dubby contains Neurofactor, a neurotropic derived from the coffee fruit. Neurofactor helps give your brain focus and clarity, while the 150 milligrams of caffeine and 3 essential B vitamins, that's right, 3 essential B vitamins, help you stay alert and energized. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to get more information about the dubs, head over to www.dubby.gg. Use the code NERDING10. Get 10% off your order at checkout. Completely worth it. Delicious. It is flavor-tastic, guys.
Flavor-tastic?
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think that's a word.
It is at the moment.
Mm.
It is.
It's
a word
okay.
by itself.
It's a word
mean-
because I say it's a word.
Whatever, but all right.
Ooh, look at Eugene, the Geek Saga in the chat there. He said
Hey.
he
Yeah,
just got Poddex in the mail yesterday.
I was
Well-
wondering who got Poddex because we got a notification and I was like, who got Poddex?
Shout
they
out to
just
Geek
make
Saga.
those questions up and then just say it's Poddex, right? That's what Phil and Jahmez do with their day.
That's
Yeah.
that's the reality of things, is that we write all the questions and then we give all the credit to
Okay.
Poddex.
There you go.
Fray, I'm gonna say it right now. Fray has been spending too much time with Salty Graveyard. That was salty. We do use Poddex. At
No,
the
you
show.
guys
Thank you very
do.
much.
I was saying you write them and that's why you know when somebody gets a new set.
Actually, speaking of that, one of our friends actually wrote a Poddex deck.
Yeah.
So
Oh, did they really? Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Jester G-Man over at the
STS.
Setting the Stage at the STS Setting the Stage podcast. It's a wrestling podcast. He wrote a whole wrestling deck.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and it
And
was pretty
speaking
awesome.
of Dubby, they just came out today with single servings. So you
Ooh.
don't have to dedicate to
Wow.
a tub.
Wait, so they kind of like did the whole, I was going to say Kindle, but that's not what I'm thinking of. Because I don't think you would. That's weird. No, Kindle's not right. What is it? The little 1 cup things for your coffee. I haven't
Keurig.
had caffeine.
Your Keurig.
Keurig.
That's it. Keurig.
Something like that. Just
They're-
I don't know what it is. I don't drink coffee.
I have a
It's-
feeling this is gonna be a game we're gonna play all night long. Is Fray's gonna be like, the thing and the thing and the
You
one
know,
thing
the thing, and then you do that's
And it's gonna be this-
me all day.
game
Wait.
we play all night.
You know the thing I want to bring up right now, right?
No,
It's time for
I
the
was gonna say,
he disappeared.
he did. What happened? Oh no.
I'm here.
No, I was gonna say it's too early to say that we have merch, so I know it's not that one.
Merch people.
The volume's too low. It sounded like a Looney Tunes cartoon, and you fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
Because you're like, and then we hear a little. Whoosh.
That's the intention. That's the whole point of why I do that.
All right.
Oh my god.
Distance Nerding is on Comic Con Radio. Listen to Distance Nerding and our second show, our twin Siamese show, A Comic Conversation via comiccon-radio.com. Look for Distance Nerding podcast, including this episode and a new episode each week of A Comic Conversation. Isn't that right, young Phil?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It
that's
is.
right,
Actually,
Jane. Thank you.
we have another season getting ready to pop out pretty soon here, guys. So
There you go. Each week on comiccon-radio.com, I'll pop it into the chat because that's what my instructions say to do. It's amazing.
instructions that he wrote himself. He's
Well,
like, wait,
you know.
someone gave me instructions. Yeah, you gave yourself instructions.
Yes,
More like a
because
to-do
I
list.
didn't do that.
You know what else I'm
Hey,
doing?
well, he
I'm
doesn't
going-
forget.
I'm going to Silver Age Comic Con July 8th at the Reno Sparks Convention Center in Reno, Nevada. I don't know what's happening anymore. July 8th, Reno Sparks. It's going to be awesome. There's so many guests. So, of course, there's always like 100+ vendors and artists at the various shows that we go to for Silver Age and like Anna Medford and all the Jahmez. There's always a super huge amount of vendors. But this case, there's a huge amount of guests that are coming. Like every panel we're doing has 2 guests. It's kind of crazy. We have a
That is crazy.
I know. There's a Power Rangers panel with Brittany and Pirtle and Jasmeet Badwaya, both from Power Rangers. That's awesome. There's going to be 2 actors from Scream, Nancy Ann Ritter and Leonora Sceffo are both from Scream.
Cool.
We're going to have 2 voice actors, Jackie Lastra from Hunter x Hunter, One Punch Man, Pokemon, Demon Slayer. She'll be there, along with Gray Delisle Griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Great Delisle.
And she's been in like everything under the sun when it comes to like anime. So like she's been in Avatar, Fairly Odd Parents, Star Wars Clone Wars, Legend of Korra. She's in Transformers. She's been in the Bumblebee movie. It is crazy how
If
much
you've
she's
watched
done voice
an
acting.
animated series in the last 35 years, you probably heard her in some form or fashion because she's in everything.
including like Scooby-Doo. She was like Daphne in Scooby.
Yeah, like she's been
For, like,
in
the
so
longest time.
much.
So
Hey, Julie.
I actually messaged Jackie Lastra and told her that she was going to be on a panel with Great Delisle, and she flipped. So
That's awesome.
She's excited for that because I figured, hey, if you don't already know, you're going to be on a panel with Great Delisle. We're going to be talking like anime and stuff, and she's just like, that is so amazing. I can't wait.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
That's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. You guys are going to have a great time.
I hope so. It looks good. So for all you James Bond fans, we're going to have Raymond Benson, who's like the first American author for James Bond. So I think he's done like 6 novels total for James Bond, including like a reference guide for James Bond Bedside Companion. How cool is that? So he knows like everything James Bond. I'm super excited about that. Another panel we have is called The Predator Meets Andor. So Brian A. Prince, who played the Predator in the 2018 movie, along with our buddy David Chung, who's been in Andor. Oh yeah, you interviewed him, right?
Yeah, he was on the build.
Yeah, so
Terrified him.
Andor and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Nothing terrifies David. That guy has jumped from crazy heights to do crazy stunts, and he fought Batman, so he's not afraid.
We're talking about me here. Come on, people.
He's in some awesome, incredible upcoming stuff. I'm hoping he can at least tease us about, including the Marvels, including Aquaman, Lost Kingdom, including Batgirl, the movie that we're never gonna see. So it's super cool.
Why do you insist on bringing it up again? I'm still
because
not
it's
over
awesome.
It. Well,
because if we mention Batgirl enough, James
it.
Gunn might actually resurrect it.
He's not going to.
He won't. No, he might do like a Supergirl Batgirl team up movie, but I don't think he'll. That Batgirl movie's gone. There's lawyers got involved. That Batgirl movie's gone.
Yeah,
sorry.
Exactly. It won't even get onto the dark web. It's not going to get there.
It's not even going to be on the chartreuse web.
The chartreuse web, because it'll cost them like $90 million in back taxes if it lands anywhere.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. Then we also have we're not even done. So AJ Buckley, TV actor, movie actor. He's been in CSI New York, Navy SEALs, Rush Hour, Blue Bloods, TMNT. He's been in the Wolverine and the X-Men series.
Yep.
That animated cartoon. It's awesome. Along with the original on-screen Captain America, Reb Brown will be there. This is going to be great. I can't wait. So, Silver Age Comic-Con, July 8th, Reno Sparks Convention Center in Nevada.
Oh, yeah.
Ready? And a reminder, guys, Forever Passes are $89.
$89. Yeah, that's a good point.
Forever Passes.
That does get you into all of the Colossal Girl Entertainment shows.
So that's like all the shows. So like it's not just one show forever. It's like just all of them forever.
Correct.
Well, that's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, if I had the funds to, I could go down in July and use my Gem State Forever Pass to get in.
Yep.
To Silver Age.
That's cool.
Perfect. Save yourself some money. Use that pass. Let's go. We'll see you in Reno, Cam. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You paying for travels? Okay.
Now here's the thing, guys. We got to start giving these away now. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 pairs of tickets to Silver Age Comic Con, guys.
Ooh.
Hey, I think that means that there should be a game.
Graveyard.
So we've got 5 pairs of tickets to give away. I think since Thursday, since our guest is getting, since we're doing a separate show for our guest. I think we should come up with a game to play on Thursday and give a bunch of these away on Thursday. What do you think, guys? What do you guys think?
Like it.
That sounds like
I think it should be about.
Do it.
I think it should be about Silver Age comic book characters.
Oh, I like that. Okay, you know what? I'm going to need you to help me write a game. Okay. I don't know what kind of game we're going to play, but we're going to come up with the game. And if people want tickets to Silver Age Comic Con in Reno, in Sparks, Reno, on July 8th, then come and play the game, and we will be giving away tickets, guys.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All righty.
Yay! Because I think
you know what else I like?
Fun.
I like trailers.
So do
Quiet on the set. I need quiet on the set.
Oh, God. Okay. Let's get into these trailers, guys, because it is now time for some lights, camera, reaction.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
All right. First trailer that we're dropping here. Boom. Got a little bit
I have not seen this yet, and it looks cute.
I've watched the first little bit of it, and it's like, we're gonna watch that Tuesday. I'll wait.
Yeah, he's in a craftsman style house because that's why you get the you've got the fireplace in the middle, and there's probably 2 windows, one on each side of the fireplace. That's very reminiscent of the craftsman style houses.
Okay, I'm not that much of a nerd on so I would have not known that.
I just watched a lot of HGTV there for a few years.
That's pretty nice. Yeah. A little mid-century modern education. I appreciate that.
Yeah. But it's indicative because he does live up in what they say, like near San Francisco in that area. And there's a lot of craftsmen.
No, I thought he lived in New York.
No, I thought he was West Coast.
I could have swore he was in New York.
Maybe they're in Florida.
That's also could be a thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's East Coast. You don't think that's right?
Maybe.
No.
I'm gonna see.
By the way,
he's not in Florida because he's not sweating. Whenever you're in Florida, you just sweat.
I'm just gonna look it up. I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, Google it. Google Florida and sweating. It goes together.
Yes, absolutely. If Forrest was here, he would agree. He would tell you.
Yeah.
But Fray, tell Husby I said let's go.
Hey, Husby, young Phil says, let's go.
He says, "Get good." That's what he said.
He said, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm hyping him up.
My last living teammate racked up 9 kills and finished the round by himself.
Yeah.
I'm informed. Let's go.
He said he's hyping you up, and then he really did it. He went, let's go. I didn't do it as well as you, Phil, but you know.
All good. Okay, but yeah, so with that all being said, I'm a big fan of Up. We just recently watched it again. Like one of the things that we have, I want to say I actually wore it at the wedding, is we have I have the grape cap.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I mean, you know, me and Jackie are big Up fans. Actually, funny enough, I didn't announce it yet, but you know, you guys want to know what I'm building this Thursday?
What?
are you
Let's tell
building?
us.
Hold on.
Well, he gets that. I actually got one of the Funko Pops from Doug Days, where it's Carl as the flower.
Oh, that's awesome.
Carl as the flower. That's awesome. So hold on, I'm gonna full screen me real quick, just so you guys can see this little reveal that I got going on here.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yay.
That's cute.
The only thing that I was upset about with this kit is that there's no Kevin.
Oh, really? There's no
Ah,
Kevin?
darn.
So like it's the house. It's got like the little balloon vending thing that he had, right?
Oh, the cart?
Yeah, like the balloon cart. It's got a little squirrel, right? And then it's got Carl, it's got Russell, and it's got Doug.
Oh.
But it's like, why is there no Kevin? Like there should be a Kevin.
They just need to make him like a solo kit.
Right. I mean, just do like a Kevin, and then they have to like make up a snipe and do a snipe.
Yes.
Here, snipey, snipey, snipey. The
It
wilderness
says
must be explored. Rawr!
it's an unnamed town.
But I believe it is on the East Coast, though.
It doesn't even say it's East Coast or West Coast. It just is an unnamed town that was a small suburban area in the 1930s when Carl was younger. But when Carl is now an old man, it's a modern city.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, so you know, the reason I jumped into all that is because I was saying I'm a big Up fan, so I'm a little excited about this, right? Like I definitely want to see kind of just more of Carl. Hold on. So who voiced Carl again? It was
Ed Asner.
Didn't Ed Asner pass?
Yes, he did. It's been a year and a few days, or a year and a month, I think.
So who's playing Carl in this? Unless it was like
I don't know.
Great
Well, they could have
question.
filmed it. They could have done his voice earlier before he passed.
right, and that's
And
kind of what I'm
then-
thinking is like, okay, did somebody play him or
And they could have done it like they did Toy Story for Potato Head, where they used old lines.
actually no? So it does say that I just pulled it up right now, like who's voicing Carl, and it says that it was Ed Asner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I mean, there's a good chance that they voiced a whole bunch of things before he passed, getting ready to do this kind of stuff, or it's just going to be Carl like not speaking. You know, it'll just be like him getting into hijinks and stuff like that.
Yeah, one of those where he either stops being able to speak or
I don't think it'll be that. I think it'll be just more like he's preoccupied with thing, and you know how like Pixar's really good at storytelling without saying
Yeah.
anything.
that's
So,
true. Yeah.
I think that, you know, it could be like, yeah, he looks at something and then Doug walks in and he gives him a treat and just like pats him on the head and things like that. Like it's,
I bet we'll find out in the trailer.
I was gonna say, let's watch the trailer because I'm over right. But
Okay,
are
I
you
just want
excited for
to go.
this?
I want to go on record as saying this one was not my fault. This one was not my fault. Okay.
Understood.
If
got
we
it.
tally them
What's up, Say
up,
Wong?
this one is not my
Oh, Say Wong's late to
Hi, Say Wong.
the stream.
Oh yes, Say Wong, late to the stream. All right, guys, let's watch this trailer.
Disney and Pixar invite you on a new adventure
that's
with
loud.
Carl
Made my
That's
notes.
really loud.
The
and
great
Doug.
button.
That's really, really loud.
Oh,
I mean, it's so loud. I don't know.
Facts.
They're fun,
Yeah.
right? Fun is digging in the dirt and destroying your flowers.
Oh my gosh, I love Doug.
I love it.
I love Doug so much.
Doug's
Yes,
the
yes,
best.
yes,
He's
yes.
so
You really
good.
don't teach old dogs
Yeah.
new tricks.
No, that is that Asmund.
Yeah, it definitely
See Disney and
is.
Pixar's all-new short film, Carl's
That's
Days, with Disney and
cute.
Pixar's Elemental, only in
So
theaters.
I
June
wonder-
7th.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember which one it was before. So
Yep.
it's coming out this Friday.
Like the 16th.
Yeah. I wanna want to watch Elemental.
Oh yeah,
You want to watch Elemental?
I mean, I want to watch it.
Oh, she's not sure to see this movie.
So it looks like this Friday is a double feature of Batman 3, The Flash, and Elemental, just to watch the short.
Yeah.
And Disney was just like, we can beat the Flash.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how it doesn't matter how anticipated and how good the reviews are for this. Our
Yeah.
movie Elemental, because it's a Pixar movie, is gonna outsell it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna be interesting. I'll just say that.
You're competing with Keaton.
Yeah.
I like.
Oh, that was good.
You're
That was good.
with Keaton. All right, guys, we're gonna do something a little bit different here because the next trailer is
Well,
a little bit different here.
Is this the clip of the first 5 minutes?
yeah. But wait a minute. Are we gonna actually talk about the Carl's date and rate it and all that, or no?
Sorry, I'm so excited.
No, we're just moving on. Come on. Come on, Fray.
No.
Again, haven't been here, so I didn't know if everything
keep
had
up the
changed.
pace like we did last week.
Yeah. Says I know, just keep it going. Not gonna no.
But my house is literally on fire right now. No, you just keep going. You just keep going.
Go.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right, guys. So your ratings on this, right? Let's start with let's actually start with Fray.
You're gonna start with Fray.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Carl's date itself by itself, not Elemental, I'm gonna give it an 8. Doug getting treats out of a 10. Carl losing his glasses.
Okay.
I'm excited for this.
I went straight up. I wasn't,
Yeah.
I like Up. Let me give this, I want to say 8 Kevins out of 10 crying eyes in the first 5 minutes, because Up gets me every single time I watch that movie.
Those first 5 minutes, it's like you start
yeah.
crying there and you're like,
Mhm.
I'm done.
I'm gonna give it 9 grape soda caps out of 10 pictures of Carl and Ellie.
Ah,
Just because we've got that picture right there in this.
yeah,
still.
right there. Yeah. Oh, you guys can't see what I see. Never mind. Let's keep moving.
I am gonna give this 10 snipes. I'm sorry, not 10 snipes. I'm gonna give this 8 snipes. Sorry, because I was just so excited to say snipes. 8 snipes out of 10. Hi there.
Hi there. I'm Doug.
You should have gave it.
That's a solid.
I love you.
You should have given it 8 snipes out of squirrel.
Squirrel.
You are now my new owner. Squirrel. Hi there.
I love you.
Hi there.
So Indiana Jones.
And the Dial of Destiny.
And this is a perfect segue.
segue.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. By Dial of Destiny, we mean the soap that he uses to wipe his ass. I'm sorry, I had to continue that joke. Go ahead, James.
I just want to see the clip. I hope it's not 5 minutes long.
Oh man.
Because this comes out this month too.
Yes,
Yeah.
end of this month.
Okay, so is that the Dial of Destiny?
That's the dial.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Yep.
it. I was not
That's
expecting
the
it
fax
to be
machine of destiny.
the
That's
fact
a,
of
that's
Destiny.
like a tchotchke. That's not a dial of destiny. That's a tchotchke.
Yeah, that's a MacGuffin. That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's the MacGuffin to make his niece the new Indiana Jones.
His goddaughter.
His goddaughter. Sorry.
See,
Tell me,
I don't
Obi-Wan
think- I
Kenobi,
don't
you're
think
my
they
only
should do
hope.
that. They should have short round be Indy.
I love the idea of that. Like you make short round the new Indiana Jones. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
I think that it should be somebody that's been doing it.
Yeah,
I think it shouldn't have. I think it should have nothing to do with Indiana Jones at all.
He
I think it should just
overflowed
be
the
a
tub.
new person
Is that it?
completely.
That's
yes.
it. That was
It's
it.
just-
Yeah.
A new little clip.
I mean,
See,
like
that,
it
that
doesn't
feels
have-
very indie for me.
and that's what I was gonna say. Is like it feels very Indiana Jones, and I
Mhm.
will give it that. You know.
You know, the Indiana Jones ride is my favorite one at Disneyland.
The one that breaks down for maintenance for like half the day.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah,
say,
I love that
you
ride though.
can't ride because of maintenance.
The one
It's
that you need
actually
to
not
get there
because
at
of
rope drop to even
maintenance.
ride it.
No, it's not because of maintenance. It's because when I'm there, they just let me ride the ride over and over again, and they say it's maintenance. I'm sorry.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm going back and reading Eugene. Dropping a deuce.
Uh-huh.
So yes, and yes. When I say I'm going to my office to send a fax, I mean I'm shitting. He said my grandma had that on her table.
Yeah, I told you it's a tchotchke. See, Eugene knows what's up.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the deuce. That's weird.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the game that they never made, The Fate of Atlantis.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In Indy 6, he meets Ariel.
There we go.
In The
No,
Fate of
he's
Atlantis.
gonna wind up in the stupid Avatar place.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we
You two
played
got
too
shut
much
down.
of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got shut down.
Yeah, I just now noticed that.
Then let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Let's go. You guys don't need to know how much we cried during that.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Absolutely not.
You don't need to know our ratings of it. We can just move on.
I was just shocked at all the blood. Personally,
There's a lot.
it was a lot.
So much blood.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
I've ever
Indiana
seen that
Jones.
much blood outside a horror movie before. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
that's my
speaking of
little
horror.
Anthony.
He said, "Fray girl, what happened?" Just a lot of blood. There's a lot of blood.
It's just a lot of blood.
There will be blood.
Oh my gosh, you know what? So Cormac McCarthy died.
Corn sweat.
No. This guy was a writer. He did No Country for Old Men.
Okay.
And you saying There Will Be Blood made me think of that. So I don't know why, but it did.
Blood. Oh God.
Yeah. Say one. We'll blame you for the shutdown.
Oh no.
Oh,
Let's-
so we're blaming Say Wong for talking about the fate of Atlantis. Keep on saying it. Just keep on saying it. No, Disney was like, we don't want you guys doing that. So stop.
Yeah.
So
They
okay.
don't want
back
anybody
about
to
that.
know where to find the tchotchkes. That's
Right.
At
right.
least we got through Up, and then Disney was all like, "Yeah, no."
Yeah, it's too much of our stuff. That's
Well,
3 in a row.
Alrighty,
Yes,
we're back live on
Let's
YouTube,
do
as I can see.
it. Let's do this
Yeah,
thing.
so real quick before we jump into this next one, your ratings for that clip, specifically for that clip. Again, I feel like that was very Indiana Jones. I mean, you know, aside from it's an old man in a waiting pool, but I mean, like, still, I enjoy that. I'm gonna give that clip, as far as like making me want to go watch Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I'm gonna give that a 9 circular things you can buy at the gift shop, at the Indiana Jones gift shop, out of 10 rides breaking down at Disneyland.
I knew you were gonna do that.
I'm gonna do 9 Indiana Jones continuously losing his hat to have to go back to get it.
Yeah.
Out of 10 whip cracks.
I will
right.
go last.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm excited for Indiana Jones, and yeah, the Crystal Skull wasn't the greatest movie, but this movie feels very Indiana Jones. So I'm excited for this one. I want to give this 8 rides breaking down out of 10 Crystal Skulls. I don't care. Give me more Indiana Jones.
Fray girl, I need to know your rating. Please give me your rating.
All right. So my rating is 7 lame ass water slides out of 10 souvenirs you got to bring back for your friends.
You got to bring back for your grandmother.
Your grandmother. Your grandmother. Tchotchkes you got to bring back for grandma.
Had to bring it back for my grandmother. She said she wanted the tchotchke, so I went and got the tchotchke.
Is it really a game, Fate of Atlantis?
Yes, it was an old game.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
All right.
Why are you tempting the fate of Atlantis?
Because he needs to meet Ariel. I'm sorry, wrong franchise. All right.
We're talking about Lego Indiana Jones, right?
Yes.
We are talking
Those
about
those games, right?
Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm very excited for this. I've watched this trailer about 12 times, and mainly because Ray sent it to me. It was like, I need to know what your feeling of this is, and I'm like, I mean, it's Samoa Joe with Will Arnett's voice, and I'm all for this. So, but not only that, it's what they do in this sneak peek. It just cracks me up. So,
with Captain America.
Well, yeah, he's beating the shit out of Captain America, but
exactly.
It looks like that the actual thing on the screen. It looks like Anthony Mackie has a like kick-ass mohawk.
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
like,
no,
once
no!
you see it's not though. But it does look like it.
This actually looks like he's uncomfortable in a different way than
oh yeah,
happening.
Yeah.
But if you look above his head, it does look like he has a mohawk.
All right, guys. So let's watch this trailer because this is starting to get in.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, that is Will Arnett.
Yeah.
Voice.
I love that he threw the machete.
Yeah.
He goes, machete.
When it opened, I thought it was the video game.
It reminds me of the Bane.
He kind of a little bit, but I mean, again,
in Harley Quinn. Yeah,
Sweet Tooth is a hardcore murderous psychopath that wears a clown mask. So I mean, like,
it's so, and that's so like video games from that time period that they would have some funny name like Cupcake, and that's like a horrible murderer, Sweet Tooth, or you know.
This, I love this whole thing.
So what's the story? He's like got to go across the country.
I think it's that, but I mean, it's a death.
So here's what happens. So he gets. Oh, there we go. So he accidentally finds this kid, and he's got to get this little boy, across the country because he's the fate of the world, and if he doesn't get to the right place, then then the world will just die. Actually, I have no idea. I've never heard of any of this. So,
Well,
but
again,
I'm just
the game it's basically like a demolition derby, but with guns.
Yeah. It's like, what was that game back in, or not game, that movie back in the 80s that was like cars, but it was like a death match?
Death Race.
Death Race.
Yeah.
It gives me a lot of Death Race vibes. So, yeah.
So I love
that one thing with the cars.
Where they're racing, but there's death race.
Death and cars, and they're racing around places. Death Race. Oh yeah, that's what it's called.
So I love the amount of just kind of like darkness that's in this, but at the same time the humor that's in it. Because like Sweet Tooth is a bona fide psychopath. The dude killed his entire family, and then now he drives an ice cream truck and like shoots rockets at people. Like it's crazy.
I'd like to know how he got from murdering his whole family to adopting a clown persona and shooting rockets out of an ice cream truck. That's a lot to unpack. I feel like he and I can do that in our next session.
Now,
it'll be good for him.
I kind of like the idea of what they did here, and it's just like a regular clown mask, and his head's not on fire like it is in the video game, because his red hair, basically his head is on fire.
Wow, that's a little heat misery for me.
Yeah, so I mean, like that's the thing about Sweet Tooth is, again, he's a psychopath, and like his back is that he killed his family, and now he's in this essentially, for a lack of a better term, death race. So
Death Race.
Let's go. Okay,
I'm not super into this. I know it has a big following and it was a popular game, but I just don't know the tone, and it hasn't grabbed me yet. Like is it scary? Is it funny? I guess it can be both, but it still doesn't. I don't know what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. You want to watch it.
I think
I want to, because I like Samoa Joe. I like Anthony Mackie. But I don't know. And honestly, I don't know anything about Peacock shows.
Need it.
I'd like them to make shows about peacocks.
I want to watch an entire network about shows about peacocks.
That's not how they sound. It is the creepiest thing. Yeah, it's like that. It is weird. And it makes me love them more.
They have like they're like the whiniest animals in existence. So again, rating wise, and I know that James is going to rate this low. I'm going to give this a 7. I'm going to give this 7 clown cars that shoot rockets at people out of 10 various crazy vehicles with chain guns and crazy rocket things on them.
I'm going to give it an 8 ice cream trucks with bobbleheads on them.
Yeah.
Out of 10 Captain America singing while being beaten up.
Captain America singing while being beaten up.
Okay.
I love that they're singing the thong song the entire time on that. And like, I don't know if you guys noticed, right? Like he Sweet Tooth like kind of gets excited when he realizes that he knows the song. Right? And he goes, what do you know about the silver-haired man? He goes, man, I used to listen to Enter the Dragon until I broke the disc. That's such a deep cut Cisco reference. Like, I used to listen to Enter the Dragon a lot too. I used to love that album.
Yep. Although my favorite is off of Get Over It, when he does the cover for Earth, Wind, and Fire's. Was it September?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Anywho, my
I give this. Oh, you haven't gone? Okay, go.
No, you can go. I'll go last. I don't mind.
No, you were still talking. I thought you were done.
No, I was just, go ahead. Go.
Well, I mean, I kind of said I'm not super excited for it. I just don't know what it is yet, and I haven't done the research. That's been my thing lately with shows. I'm like, let's just dive in and not figure out what's happening beforehand, just to see if I get the experience. And it hasn't grabbed me yet, so I give this 5 muscle busters out of 10 thongs. So
That's actually higher than I thought you were gonna rate it.
yeah, I mean, we'll see.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Fray, what's your
So mine is Anthony Mackie. 10 Anthony Mackies out of 10 Anthony Mackies singing. Anthony Mackie.
I was hoping for like 10 Anthony Mackies out of 10 Samoa Joes, but sure.
I don't know Samoa Joe that well, so I can't give him 10 of anything. So not yet. We're not in that stage of our relationship yet.
We can give him 10 chants because, you know, when he comes out, everybody just chants Joe. Joe, 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 Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And this comes out July 27th.
Did we skip Cam? Come on, dude.
No?
No?
Oh, you gave your rating?
I went right after you.
Yeah, he did.
He had the bobble trucks.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. He did
The ice cream head with bobbleheads on them.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I remember that now. Sorry.
Because that's the vehicle of Sweet
Let's
Tooth
get to the
drives.
news.
We got one more, guys.
Let's skip Elio.
Really?
You want to skip Elio? I mean, you go if you want to do it. Let's
mean,
do
we
it.
can.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Fine. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You made the slide for it. I get it. You made the slide.
Well, no, actually, because I remember reporting on this when we first talked about it, and I was kind of interested in seeing because remember they released the fan or not the fan art, the concept art, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to see more about this. What I remember about this before even seeing the trailer is it's a kid that goes into another dimension and becomes like a ambassador for like alien worlds.
Oh, cool.
And I'm kind of
see what happens.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. So let's see what happens here.
I'm focused.
For centuries.
Oh, it's Pixar. Oh, look at that. Oh. Do we still do satellites like that? Because I feel like we don't anymore.
Sure,
I feel like there's satellites.
Or there's people in the 90s. Or
Yeah, maybe.
90s.
Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of pink.
Your leader.
Pinks and reds.
Hi, can you hear me? Honey, now is a really bad time. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Bye. I love
Does he just have one eye?
I think he only has
Aw.
one eye.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Okay, so they accidentally.
This is new.
Oh, this is like a rival.
Way
I
to
hope
go,
it doesn't
Mom.
end up like a rival. Now it's like contact. What the heck? I feel like he's in an Escher painting now.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's
That's
in
pretty
an
cool.
Escher painting now. That's it. He's in an Escher. Wow. Oh my gosh. I want one of those.
Okay, no, his phone case is adorable.
It is, but oh my god, I want one of those. I want
Commence memory wipe.
what the hell? This
I am the leader of Earth.
Why is your voice different?
I've always.
I feel like this is going to have a lot of cameo voices in it that we're not going to know who they are until the end. And then we're going to go, no way.
Earth can proceed.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Until then, as you say on Earth, okay, bye. I love you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, bye. I love
Okay,
you.
Okay, bye. I love you.
You're the talk of the communiverse.
This is, oh my goodness.
I know what
You
mean.
know,
Hey,
multiverse
my
is
brother
so
admits,
in right
but in
now.
moments of great success,
It's like all
very
these
creative.
Earths and they're all just like everywhere and they're just like so in, like totally in.
Okay, so
Everybody's
happy
on
we
the multiverse highway.
I'm
What?
I'm actually happy we just watched this because I'm kind of excited for that now.
I like the
It
robots.
looks cute. It looks cute. I'll give you that.
It's very cute.
All right, Fray, what do you think? Are you excited for this? I didn't even know when. It's not coming till next year. So,
Right.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it before now, and it looks really cute. It's very much like if you like sci-fi stuff, then you'll really like it. I feel like it's gonna be really fun.
I mean,
Probably a little scary, and then it'll be fun again.
I mean, it seemed really cute. The character, like he definitely looks different than the concept art because the concept art had him as like a like almost like a Russell style character, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, it did. He was a little bit more rotund than he is in the.
He's chunkier, right? They
I don't like the word rotund. I feel like
Okay, I'm
it's
sorry.
triggering me.
It's triggering.
How about Rubenesque?
I don't know what exactly that means, but I'll take it.
Ruben was an artist in, I want to say, the Renaissance period, and he did
And he had
amazing
rotund
work.
people.
They just were called Rubenesque. They were more full-figured people. in
See,
the
I'm
nude.
okay with that. I'll take that. I'm okay with that.
Take Rubenesque.
Rubenesque. Also, it makes a good sandwich.
Here. That goes to my rotund side, but I totally agree.
On the rotund side. So guys, give me your ratings.
Cam.
8.
Cam's on the mute right now.
He's not mute.
I ran off, so I didn't see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it 8 tin cans out of 10 wild bluffs.
Wild bluffs.
Well, because he says he's the leader of Earth, or
Right.
Earth,
Earth.
and so that's a pretty big
Earth.
bluff. So yeah,
I'm gonna give this 9. Okay, I love you goodbyes out of 10 unexpected millions of cameos.
I like it.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of cameos. Now you say that, I can see that.
Yeah.
Or I could hear that. I should say. I'll give this like 7. I mean, I like the animation. It reminds me of Luca. I don't know if you guys saw Luca.
Yes,
It's very
I did not, but it does remind me of Luca. You're right.
Yeah. So I give this 7 aliens out of 10. Way to go, Mom, for getting your kid lost in space for no reason.
Look, it only happened once. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. No, you know what it reminds me of Lost in Space. I think that's what the robot's supposed to look like. It has that like little Lost in Space robot-y feel.
Mhm.
But it also reminds me of Monsters Inc.
It kind of
Yes.
It's got that Monsters Inc. Oh my gosh, there are all these crazy things, and I'm supposed to remain perfectly cool through all of it. Like from the little kid's perspective instead of obviously the monster's perspective or the alien's perspective. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. I already gave mine, so
cool. I like it. We'll see. It doesn't come out until when did I say? March of next year, so not that far.
All right. Well,
yay.
With all that being said, guys, it is now time to get into some rumors.
Woo!
Yeah. And
I don't know where to get him into.
Alrighty. After the success of last year's The Batman, the film is set to go into production on Batman 2 and will follow a new Batman story, which is rumored to feature Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face. Huh?
interesting. I mean,
so it's Batman 2, 2 Shades of Blue. What?
So they pretty much got the script written for this then?
Apparently. So the rumor is that we got 2 actors in running to play Harvey Dent. So we got Josh Hartnett.
No way. Really?
Really?
Oh my God.
And
That's so
Joel-
awesome.
I haven't got to the second name. What if you go crazy over the second name too? And Joel Edgerton.
What?
Cricket.
No.
So imagine Josh Hartnett or Joel Edgerton.
No. Are you serious? No, I love both those choices. For Harvey Dent,
Yeah.
both of those guys could totally do it. They could do it as an origin story, and he could totally do it.
So Josh
That's amazing.
Josh Hartnett can play a good young Harvey Dent. Joel Edgerton can play that really like kind of grizzled district attorney that's been like kind of doing it for a little while.
Yeah, it depends on how they're gonna go. Like if they go with the Batman animated series type, then they'll go with the Josh Hartnett. But if they go with more Batman's younger, everybody's older type thing, then I think they'll go with Joel Edgerton. Both of them are really good, and they both make interesting choices in their work.
I can see Joel Edgerton as Harvey Dent. If he kind of, obviously not as the orc, but kind of like the style that he played in Bright.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, not necessarily like that exact character, but kind of like if you look at the way that he played that character, he was very much a, kind of like streetwise kind of guy, like kind of almost had like a little bit of a New York accent on him and things like that. Like I think that would fit for a Harvey Dent really well.
Yeah, Joel Edgerton's just done so many different things.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that's really in his favor because he has played the really upper class, entitled white guy. He did that in Great Gatsby. I mean, he's done it in other stuff. I've seen so much of his stuff, not knowing he was in the movie or whatever, and then going, oh my God, that's Joel Edgerton. Because he's just in just so much and he transforms for each thing. And so I think he could really do a good Two-Face. You have to have the right person that can do a good Harvey Dent and a good Two-Face. You really have to.
That's the thing. Like I liked Aaron Eckhart. I didn't have an issue with him, but I felt like he's more politician than he was anything else. And it's kind of like, I mean, that's good for Harvey Dent. I mean, he's a district attorney. He's got to be kind of a politician, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like he wasn't believable as a mobster for me. And that's kind of the other side of Harvey Dent that you have, is that he needs to be believable as a mobster.
It's almost like, well, we didn't really get to see a lot of it. We got to see where he was Harvey mostly, and then he was just coming in to Two-Face. I rewatching the Batman animated series.
Yeah.
And the way they do it for him, for Harvey, after like before Big Bad Harv. Before he even gets, splashed with acid, he's already losing his marbles. And so you kind of hear that. And I felt like they didn't do that. So there wasn't really a reason. It was like, is he this shallow that, half his face is off and now he's just decided, well, guess what? I'm going to be evil now. No, that's not how it works. I need something, behind that.
I wouldn't say that he went full evil though. It was more of like a just revenge motive. Like he just felt like the way that they portrayed Harvey was that he just went into full revenge mode. And it wasn't so much that he was, kind of like a hard-nosed mobster kind of guy, the way that Harvey Dent should be, And I do like that the way they did him in the animated series is, all the worst traits that Harvey Dent had that he suppressed became Big Bad Harv, and it was multiple personality disorder.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, that's why I'm like, depending on how they do it. So like if they, Josh Hartnett could do it if they're doing the mobster versus good guy politician in Harvey, whereas Joel Edgerton, I think, would be better if they did a almost, dissociative disorder
Right.
type thing.
And that's what I agree with that. I feel that Edgerton would do a good job if they did him with DPD. And I think that,
oh yeah,
like make it where if you're going to make him have DPD, like that, it's not bad to have DPD, just that personality is just taking over. And, because you got to remember at the same time, I think it's Split, right? When Split came out, a lot of people were like really against that movie because they felt that it negatively portrayed DPD. Right. And it's like, I understand that, but at the same time, it's like the idea is that there is a personality that overrides all the other ones. And like with Harvey, it's that personality takes over his entire body and is like, well, you're too weak to have the light. So I'm taking this because I'm the strong one and you're not.
Yeah. And although I love that we're talking about this, the whole SpongeBob thing's kind of giving me anxiety.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to change.
They're just like, how many nails do they have? And why are they still doing that? And oh my God,
are they biting their hands off now?
Why is there no blood?
I'm sorry, guys.
But yeah,
I think they have a third person that nobody knows about yet. That's also in the front running.
What if they're both going to do it?
Ooh.
Hear me out. So you've got Josh Hartnett playing just Harvey. And you've got Joel Edgerton playing Big Bad Harv.
Ooh.
And you just have it where they've each got like a green over half their face, like as it gets in there. And then you just see the half the face thing. That would be so awesome. It's not going to happen. But would that not be amazing to actually have two actors play a character called Two-Face?
And then you have like one half of each of them playing different versions of the character, playing the other character.
Yeah.
So Joel Edgerton is and they just CG them together.
And some people just see Joel Edgerton as Harvey, and some people just see Josh Hartnett in the beginning.
Right.
My mind's blown. And they film it twice. So it's like you go to different theaters, and one is Josh Hartnett and one is Joel
in the
Edgerton.
Beginning and the other. I just think it would be cool if they had it where like Bruce has known him since he was younger, so he knows him as Josh Hartnett, whereas Commissioner Gordon sees him as Joel Edgerton. And so each side of the face, so that when he does become Two-Face, where he's, the bad guy on one side, and that nobody knows which one's the good side because everybody has only seen him as a good guy. So
that's also something that I like is, that's where The Dark Knight Rises didn't get it right. Or sorry, Dark Knight Returns didn't get it right was that they didn't make Bruce and Harvey friends.
Yeah.
That's one thing I was a little disappointed about.
Yeah, because that made their relationship that much more kind of tragic. Was that Bruce knew Harvey, and he knew whenever he took on Two-Face that wasn't the Harvey Dent that he knew.
Yeah, the way they made it more about Rachel, and that's where it was, and that Batman had to overcome his jealousy for it. It's like I just think it cheapened Rachel's character a little, and it made Bruce a little bit more shallow than he really is.
Yeah, I mean, shallow enough that he would give up crime fighting for 10 years, which is something that Batman would never do. Let's not get into
right. Yeah, let's not do that.
Okay, where are your tacos? Are your tacos with Josh Hartnett or your tacos with Joel Edgerton? Those are your only two choices.
I do not play by those rules. I don't play by those rules. So my taco I'm doing half for Josh and half for Joel. I think either one of them would be fantastic.
You know what? That's fair considering it's Two-Face.
Right? You think I didn't know that? Who we talking to right now?
Tacos on the table, Cam.
My tacos are on the table for a third unknown.
There's no third. It's the rumor is only these two.
For now.
These
for now.
I'm
putting my tacos on the table. That there's a third person
you get
that we
carne
don't know
asada,
about.
or you get pastor. It's either carne asada or pastor. Don't ask.
Don't go
fish
for a pastor.
tacos.
Go for carne asada.
Oh, you are not hanging out with enough Hispanics because that is the rule. Is if you go to a taco spot, the way you can tell whether the tacos there are good or not is if the al pastor is good.
Yeah, but I just don't like the taste of it.
Oh,
sorry.
You broke my heart. You broke my heart.
So
you won't be the first one today.
The only two dishes that are on the rumor table are Josh Hartnett or Joel Edgerton, and you're super hungry, Cam. Which one are you gonna eat?
Oh, yummy! Yes, please. I'll eat both plates. Thank you.
He's like Josh Hartnett.
Yes, Fray, we know you'll eat both.
Cam's like Josh Hartnett because he's hotter.
I'm going Josh.
James, where you're talking about?
I think with the way this is going, and honestly, I like Josh Hartnett, but I haven't seen him in like 20 years since whatever he was when he was like teeny bopper, like hunk.
Pearl Harbor.
I kind of like
he was in
Joel
Pearl Harbor.
Edgerton. I kind of like how gritty Joel Edgerton can be. But you know what you were saying earlier, Fray, is that he can play like that upper class, but he can also get super gritty. And I think Joel Edgerton's gonna have that thing where he can just switch back and forth and take it to one extreme to the other. So I'm down with Joel Edgerton.
So now that you
Edgerton
said
Espada.
Joel Edgerton, I want you to watch Penny Dreadful.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, because it's really good, first of all. And it's also really scary. So don't watch it at night because I know how you get.
The only time that James watches anything.
Right. But it's really, he's in it and he's in it for the majority of it. And he does such an amazing job in that. And that's why I was like, oh, he'd play a really good
Josh
Two-Face.
Hartnett's coming out in Oppenheimer.
Yeah, he's in Oppenheimer. But
He's in Oppenheimer coming out soon.
I think he'd do a good job. I do think Joel would do a good job. I think they both would be fantastic. But let's move on while I drool.
Well, I was gonna say mine is my tacos are on the table, and I lean Joel Edgerton just because of how kind of dark and gritty this world is that they're building around
Robert Pattinson.
I was trying to remember what his
Patman.
Yeah. Right. The
Sparkly.
Well, he's not much of a sparkly vampire anymore.
He sparkles now.
But like Pattinson, I think Pattinson's the world that they're building around Pattinson, I think that Joel Edgerton would fit as a Harvey Dent better.
Yeah. Well, he's got that explosive anger too. Like he can really show that off where you don't know it's coming until it's there. And I don't know if Josh Hartnett has that as well. Right. His is a more simmering anger.
Because he seems like a dude that just every movie that he's ever been in, no matter what, like even if it's an action scene, he seems like he just like took a whole fucking, entire like bottle of CBD. So I mean, just like just always calm. Whereas Joel Edgerton, like he can be that explosive anger guy.
Mm-hmm.
He can exactly what it needs to be. Where it's like, I feel like Harvey Dent needs to go from 0 to 100 in like a matter of moments.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think
and I feel like Edgerton can do that. So that's kind of why I lean Edgerton for this. But
yeah, and I always thought I was thinking of Joel Edgerton when I was thinking about Reed Richards or Dr. Doom. Victor Von Doom.
I can see him as Von Doom.
Yeah, he can do either one of those. So that's why I thought he's got such a face. He's got this face. It's a little baby face.
Funny enough, I would actually pick Josh Hartnett as Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, he'd be a good Victor Von Doom. He could do that.
Do you think he could play?
He plays wounded animal really well. And
Yeah,
I think Doom has a lot of wounded animal in him. Don't at me, everybody. He does.
Or go ahead and at her.
Yeah. just
at me.
At her.
I just won't
at
say
me.
anything back, y'all. No, I'm just kidding.
This next story angers me a bit, James. Let's go ahead and do this.
Why can't we have good people in the world anymore? Okay,
Black Panther 2 star Tenoch Huerta has responded to allegations of sexual assault made against him over the weekend. In a statement to Variety, the actor who plays Namor in the MCU has refuted the claims of Mexican musician and activist Maria Ellen Rios. In the statement, he said, "About a year ago, I dated Elena for several months. It was entirely consensual at the time, as countless others can attest, and throughout it was loving, warm, and mutually supportive relationship. After it ended, however, Elena began to misrepresent our interactions both privately and in front of groups of mutual friends. As a result, a few months ago, I engaged a legal team to commence the appropriate actions to protect my reputation and refute these irresponsible and false accusations that can cause great prejudice and damage. Although I am by no means perfect, I know that these allegations are simply untrue, and while I will always work to improve myself, I need to contest claims that are both false and offensive." Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. We don't have to put any tacos on the table. This is just something, rumors and news that we had to talk about. So, it's,
I'm going to do the same that I did with Jonathan Majors. I just am not gonna until we find out what.
Yeah, not
let it
until
go
it's
through the
solid.
courts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like this whole thing saddens me. I mean, like the dude is a big hero for me right now. Just kind of, he's representing our entire culture as a superhero, and this comes up, and it's like, God, man, seriously?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's sad
because I don't want to not believe the victim. At the same time, it's like, we got to let it go through the courts and see what happens.
And you know what sucks about this is it's not like it's a stranger or somebody else. It's somebody he actually dated. You know, so it's like it gets so muddy as to what actually happened. So it's super sad.
Yes, and I'm just so glad that we're not a true crime, real crime podcast, and that we're a nerd podcast, so we can just say this and then move on and not worry about it. So
I've got something before we get to the news. Tacos on the table that we are getting a Loki season 2 trailer of some kind this month.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they just posted yesterday some pictures on their account.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
we will.
Of what?
Of Miss Minutes. I posted it in the Nerdington post. It was just pictures, but their account hadn't been active since like April.
Are you talking about on Twitter or just like their
on Facebook?
Facebook. Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely think we'll get one. I'm betting we'll get it. If we don't get it this week, we'll get it right before Secret Invasion hits. Like maybe that day before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? My tacos are not on the table. How about that? I'm going to put some different tacos on the table and say we're not going to get the trailer for this.
Wow. Jahmez just gets upset when we don't play by his rules.
Assault.
He just said
we are getting
okay. We know that James isn't ready for Loki season 2.
He said third tacos. Who does that?
Yeah, we're getting some graveyard level salt right here.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
All right, guys. Well, let's get into some news here because it is now time.
For
It
the
is time.
download.
There we go.
It's
For the-
time
for the
download.
I pressed the button like 4 times. I'm like, why are you not working?
You angered the button gods.
I still think that this animation looks like it's supposed to be Thor flying through like the rainbow bridge with Mjolnir.
Only,
Bifrost.
only
Yes.
instead of a hammer, it's a computer.
He's hammering his
Yeah.
keyboard. Okay.
He's like, I had to bring this because everyone keeps sending me, what do they call them? Emails. I'm not getting any of them.
It's just like, I'm not gonna ask God. What is this? I don't know. I don't know what this thing is.
Loki keeps sending me these emails.
Loki keeps sending me these things called memes.
Memes.
And you know it'd
And
just be about
GIFs.
himself that he's
It's
sending to
GIFs.
Thor.
He sends me
definitely says
GIFs.
He definitely says GIF.
GIFs. He sends me it's a GIF, and I keep asking him, "Where's the peanut butter?"
Oh god.
Speaking of peanut butter, looks like it's possible to stop Tom Cruise. It's being reported that production on the sequel Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2 has shut down amid the Hollywood strikes latest strike.
Yeah.
You know who really suffers? Who really suffers in this time of need? You know who? Haley Atwell. Haley Atwell suffers, and so does Simon Beck. Why can't they just work? Let them work. All right, I'm done.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Empire reports that the film is roughly 40% completed, but the current strike has stopped things from going further at this time, with the reports specifically noting that the month-long strike has stopped the film's writer and director Chris McQuarrie in his tracks and marks the biggest delay on the Mission Impossible film since 2020 pandemic.
So like kind of what script stuff do you need for like filming scenes of Tom Cruise running? I don't get it. Just
Yeah, I know. Just piece it all together.
It's for the other actors.
Yeah.
They need a script for the other actors.
yeah, it's like, oh, we need a script so that way you guys know when Tom Cruise is running on screen.
He's gonna
And what
run.
to do.
Yeah, he's gonna run until this point. And then when he does, you guys have to go.
Wherever I was going, I was running.
I was running.
Oh, and Haley, you're going to be handcuffed to him. And Simon, you're just going to shake your head
And drive a
coyly,
boat.
like, how can we do this again, Mr. Cruz? You
And then- and then-
sassy little thing.
And then hand him a gun while he runs again.
Yeah.
Dead Reckoning Part 1 is set to hit theaters July 12th. Can't believe it's coming out so soon. Part
No.
2 has a current release date of June 28th,
Not anymore.
2024. But probably not.
Well, they
That
could
is
probably
not
film
gonna
all the stunt work,
Oh, yeah, maybe.
won't.
Maybe.
but they could. You
Well,
know,
all right.
I'm happy that
McQuarrie's not-
Christopher McQuarrie is saying no. I'm
Yeah.
going to do this because he's a good guy. I mean, he really is. He has written a lot of really good things. So
Chris McQuarrie is just not gonna. He's in solidarity with the writers, so he's not gonna do it.
and I want to say, and I don't have a source for this, but I do want to say that I think Tom Cruise has actually come out and said that he's behind the writer's strike as well. So
Most actors are.
yeah, but we're talking about Tom Cruise here. I mean, yes, most actors are. Yeah,
but it's Tom Cruise, a dude who has actual pull in Hollywood. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I think and I do
pretty
think right. Yeah. So I do think that he, that could be part of it too. So yay, good for them for shutting it down.
Sorry, it was
All right, sad news. Sad news. Treat Williams, prolific actor known for his work in projects like Everwood, Hair, and Once Upon a Time in America, has passed away at 71.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
so
sad by itself.
sad.
But check this out. According to his agent, Williams died on the afternoon of Monday the 12th after being involved in a motorcycle accident in which a car cut him off while he was driving. 71 years old, rocking a motorcycle still.
He was just like, I'm a badass. Get out of my way. Oh.
Yeah.
And somebody did not get out of his way.
Yeah.
Super sad. Super sad.
Gotten
So
everything.
Go ahead. What?
Listen, the dude's been in everything, man.
He's been in so much. I actually watched him in Hair.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I've
cool.
seen the movie Hair, yes.
So he was
from
in
the
Phantom,
60s.
Once Upon a Time in America, Night of the Sharks, Miss Congeniality 2. Super underrated.
And fabulous.
It was good.
127 hours. And then I think one of his big ones recently, what was he in? Blue Bloods. He was in Blue Bloods. Yeah, a lot of those
We
TV
Own This City.
dramas. Yeah.
Yep.
Everwood, I think, is
Chicago.
probably the one.
Yes,
that-
Everwood's the big one
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
super
I
sad.
mean,
71 though.
He knew a young Chris Pratt and a young, I never remember the name of the actress that plays Sharon Carter, because they were both in Everwood.
Yeah.
Oh, Cam's looking it up as we speak. That's good. Go Cam. Go
No,
Cam.
I'm
go.
looking at the show notes.
Okay, so I'm gonna look it up real quick. I don't know why I
All
never
right, I'll keep
remember
going.
her name.
Not quite sure if this is strike related or not, but ABC has officially scrapped 4 potential series for the 2023-24 season. So it was confirmed the network has passed on Public Defenders and Keeping It Together, as well as drama pilots, The Hurt Unit and Judgment.
Hurt Locker.
Not the
Wow.
locker. Just...
Her business.
Emily Van Camp.
Oh yeah, that's her. That's who it is.
The Hurt
Emily
Business.
Van Camp. Yeah, that's it.
That's what we're watching. Is the Hurt Business?
The Hurt Business.
All right, that's a wrestling reference for those of you who are not understanding what I just said.
I very rarely understand what you say, but I just laugh and sure.
So I think we mentioned this a couple weeks ago. Is that ABC has like no scripted content going into the fall 23-24 season.
Yeah, but I mean, has that stopped them before?
I mean, has it?
I don't know. I stopped watching the network shows a long time ago,
I know.
actually.
So ABC passed it, but that being said, there's still a chance these series could potentially live somewhere else, as ABC's Signature is reportedly shopping The Hurt Unit, while 20th Century or 20th Television will do the same with Public Defenders and The Judgment. So it could find a home somewhere else. People are looking for content.
But I mean, Public Defenders is with Anthony Anderson, so that makes sense. And then, of course, Judy Greer is in keeping it together. And then Ben McKenzie is in The Hurt Unit. So, I mean, that's going to be...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ben
Well,
McKenzie's in the hot right now.
Ellie Kemper is also in Keeping It Together, and she's delightful. So, yeah. Yep.
You know what's delightful but sad? Speaking of canceling, NBC is not smelling what The Rock is cooking. NBC has canceled, sons of bitches, Dwayne Johnson's Young Rock series after 3 seasons. Those
James
are you okay? Are
James
you
is salty?
They are not smelling.
James is past graveyard salt.
I like this show. The cancellation comes 3 months after the show wrapped its 13th episode, 3rd season. Boo. I'm not happy about
Well,
this
I mean,
one.
if they're giving them 13 episodes each season, then it was on the block each season.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
That is true. But I liked it. It was fun. So as me as like, yeah, I'm a sitcom fan, that's fine. But like as a wrestling fan and showing us all the old school wrestlers back in the day, from like Iron Sheik to Hulk to Macho Man. It was super cool. Even seeing Andre the Giant and how they handled that. That was cool seeing their relationship, as because The Rock had a relationship with Andre as a kid. You know, so that was cool. I know you're trying to be funny with your reps, but it's not landing.
it's landing.
I think that I don't know. Are they canceling like Dwayne Johnson himself now? I mean,
no, Dwayne Johnson.
I don't think they're canceling him
because like they really. I mean, he did a bad thing with the Shazam. Like he didn't put Shazam in his movie. And now all of a sudden this stuff's happening to him. And I'm not saying that it's a conspiracy, but I am saying it's a conspiracy.
He also tried to do like a whole, let's instead of doing Black Adam and Shazam, who are enemies in the comics, let's do Black Adam and Superman, because
that's what I'm saying. Like he totally,
And I'm gonna porn Superman into this.
He needs to make room somewhere for the live action Moana that's happening and the other Fast sequels.
That's right. That is true that he is playing the live action version of Maui, and then he's also back in the Fast franchise.
Yeah, that's true.
He's getting his own another spin-off for the Fast franchise.
Yeah, and then also he's going to be in Avatar 7. So
I'll take it.
He plays he plays what's his name?
He's playing Poodoo.
I was saying what's his name? Something Sully. What was the character's name?
Jake Sully.
Jake Sully. Jake Sully. He's playing Jake Sully's youngest son.
Yeah.
They don't even have to CGI him. They just paint him blue. And he's just like, I'm as big as a Navi. He's like, come at me.
I'm 13. I'm only 13. I haven't hit my growth spurt yet.
That would be hilarious because The Rock doesn't really like. He's actually kind of funny. So it's like with him doing like I can imagine him doing like a fake kid's voice. I'm like, yeah, I'm 13.
Yeah.
So sad news. We're losing Young Rock, which was a fun show. All right. The symbol stands for hope, and there are hopes for Superman and Lois. The CW has renewed Superman and Lois for a 4th season, and it will consist of 10 episodes. Okay.
You know what? That's pretty good.
Didn't you just say that? Trust in it if it's that short?
No, well, so if they're renewing it instead of canceling it, then hey, that's 10 additional episodes that they can wrap up, right? Mm-hmm. So I think that's good. But I was gonna say, or they could put it on Max and let it go and just do 10 episodes each season and go for however many seasons they want. But they're not gonna do that because why would you be logical?
Because now you're getting into James Gunn territory, and that's not gonna fly.
They could
they
could slap Elseworlds on it.
Mm-hmm. Deadline.
They could slap Elseworlds on it.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't started branding things like that. You know.
Yeah, I think they're gonna wait until
Joker.
No, maybe they might wait until Joker. I'm thinking they're gonna wait until Batman too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got some details. So Deadline is reporting that to make the deal, the network will be cutting the budget and they will reduce the number of series cast members. So Superman and Lois has 12 series regulars, and while the series regulars should be fine, some of the supporting cast will likely be reduced.
You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
So this will be the last remaining DC series on the CW because you know what doesn't have Kryptonian strength? Gotham Knights is getting canceled.
I knew that show wasn't going to do well.
I feel so bad for Misha.
Well, first Winchester's gets
Yeah.
canceled,
Mm-hmm.
and now Gotham Knights.
I know. They're just all gonna have. They're gonna have to have Misha on The Boys.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
I said I kind of
honestly have Misha be Two-Face in the Batman 2.
I didn't watch one episode of Gotham Knights. Not one.
I didn't like the premise of it. I'm a fan of the Gotham Knights as characters, but just kind of the way that they presented it, like, why?
Because they were trying to see if they could make more money after, the video game got released with doing the TV show.
But the video game didn't do that well, and the way
because when it's all said and done, after everything has happened, after the sun sets on the day, then it's night. It's Gotham Knights, and that it's the night time for Gotham Knights. Okay, bye-bye.
Fray, I love you.
Letting everybody piece that together. All right. Check this out. So I actually have some good news, I guess. So production on a new installment of the Alien franchise kicked off earlier this year, and weird to say, the Walt Disney Company has now confirmed that the movie is expected to land in theaters in 2024. That's weird to say. Disney is releasing an Alien movie.
He's Alien. It's like Disney's Aliens, and then they're like all chibi aliens, and they're not like actually.
They're all like squishmallows. Hello, how are you? I've got big teeth.
Yeah. They all sound like Goofy. Gorsh. I'm an alien.
So who's the girl in the picture?
What's that?
Who's the girl in the picture?
She's part of the Alien movie. I don't know her name.
Ah, man.
I'm gonna bite you with my second mouth.
Click the link. I'm here to tease you with a little bit more. Click the link and find out. The new film is set to land in theaters August 16th, 2024. What's interesting is the writer strike's happening. It's weird for them to kind of confirm a release date for this with everything happening.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're just being optimistic?
Maybe, I guess. Or maybe the film is far along. They're like, you know what? We're going to be able to finish this film. So we're like, throw out some good news,
So it's Kaylee Spaney.
Kaylee Spaney.
I think, yeah.
Very good. But speaking of release dates, Disney has announced changes to the release dates for some movies coming up, some big time movies. So no official reason has been given.
That's true.
There is plenty of speculation as to why Disney is making these big changes. First, there's been a concerted effort at Disney under the return leadership of Bob Iger to reshuffle the balance of production costs across various years, which actually kind of makes sense because it feels like they were front loading a ton of Marvel stuff. Now it's getting spaced out.
Yeah.
And that includes movies and TV shows or Disney Plus shows. So,
but it's Marvel, so we got to expect stuff to get moved around.
Exactly. And then secondly, there's a writer's strike. So
yeah, exactly.
Things happen.
You got to bring forth what you got done and push back what you don't.
Now, the most exciting news in all of this is Deadpool 3 is being moved up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so excited for this.
Well, it's taking Captain America's Brave New World slot.
I'm okay with that.
So it is 5 plus. So it's less than a year away. So Deadpool 3 is going from November. It's going to be released May 3rd, 2024. So it's going to kick off kind of the summer blockbuster season.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And that means that it doesn't have anything to do with Captain America: Brave New World.
No, it has more to
That's
do
a
with
good
the
point.
X-Men and Wade releasing all over everything.
Thanks for the visuals. I appreciate that.
I think it might have something to do with Thunderbolts, though, or Blade.
That's a good point. Like how all the different stories tied together
Mhm.
could be big in what they choose to keep or not keep or move around and yada yada. So again, Deadpool is going to be May 3rd, 2024. Captain America: Brave New World moves to August 26th, 2024.
Could we be getting Red Hulk then?
I think we might. I think we'll be teased Red Hulk in the Brave New World, and then we'll see the ramifications in Thunderbolts.
Because one of the things that I heard in an interview that was in that picture with Mackie and Ford, Ford's pants were ripped.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're happy to see me.
The Brave New World is that Red Hulk is born.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we
he's
get
gonna
a tease at
be
the end.
baby.
We get an end credit tease.
Yeah.
For Thunderbolts.
Let's get through these dates real quick. So Captain America: Brave New World is going to be August 26th, 2024. Thunderbolts moves to December 2024. So they were actually pretty close. Now they're separated by a few more months or a couple more months. Blade moves to February of 2025, and Fantastic Four's moving to May of 2025.
Which makes sense because they had
Yeah.
that they had to move Blade anyways because the entire movie got rewritten.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's probably going to be a combo of we want to give our movies more time. So like for VFX and stuff, because they've been really getting hammered about that. And also some of the stuff wasn't completed before the writer's strike. So we have to move it because of that. So it's probably a little from both columns.
I think some of it also has to do with like, hey, we want to own the summer blockbuster season. Like Guardians was released in May of this year. And then looking at this list, it's going to be Guardians in May. Who else is coming in May next year? Deadpool in May. And then coming up will be Fantastic Four in May the following year. Avengers King Dynasty the year after that. And then in 2027 in May, Avengers Secret Wars. So it's like every year they're starting the summer blockbuster season with one of their big guns.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to take off more like their movies out of the winter and fall, and that may be because that's when they're planning on doing the TV series.
Right.
Good point.
Which more people would be at home to watch those, more apt to stay in and watch them when it's cold than versus when it's warm. So yeah, I could see that absolutely. And it's more in line with what Iger wants to slow down, to do that balance between the movies and the TV shows. So
right.
All right, I'm done. Let's move on. Let's talk about Disney some more.
Let's move on to more release dates from Disney. Good idea. Writer strike is going on. Disney is moving more dates back. So it's kind of weird. But Disney
is
announced...
it affecting Avatar? Oh no.
Yeah, check this out.
Avatar? Oh gosh.
Avatar.
Darn.
Avatar 3 is moving to December of 2025, which I knew was coming. But then Avatar 4 is getting a release date of 2029, and Avatar 5 is getting a release date of December 2031. We are not allowed to talk about movies that far in advance.
Also, the world may not exist at that point anymore, so we don't care.
I know. 2031. 2031. That
They're
is
just
crazy.
like, hey, yeah, we're going to talk about Avatar 5 after the nuclear winter.
Oh my god.
Avatar 5, nuclear winter.
That
Hi,
is
here's
nuts.
a hologram of James Cameron because he's been sadly not with us for the last 10 years, but he still made this movie.
10 years?
He had these already written and placed into a vault in case he dies.
No, James Cameron is a
Well,
scroll.
that's
We'll just keep
just
pumping him
horrible.
out.
James Cameron is a scroll.
We'll keep pumping him out.
That explains that explains why he hates Marvel movies so much.
Yeah.
They're telling my story.
They can't ever know. I
And then
am not Iron Man.
on top of that, Disney also announced that I forgot. I mean, who knows what Lucasfilm is up to, but Untitled Star Wars movie is moving to December 19th, 2025. Untitled Star Wars movie is moving to May 22nd, 2026. And the third Untitled Star Wars movie is moving to December 2026. So we're actually getting two Star Wars
give
movies
us
in
the
the same year.
titles first?
I know.
I think
I don't
here's
care
what I
at
think.
this point.
Here's what I think's gonna happen. All right. So December 19th, 2025. That's the Taika Waititi one. May 22nd, 2026. That's gonna be hi Nathan. That's gonna be the Filoni one. That's gonna wrap up all of the Mandalorian verse or the Filoni Favreau
The New
verse.
Republic era.
Yes. And then the December 18th, 2026 will be the follow-up to like the second movie or whatever that movie, the Ray movie.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the Ray movie.
Yeah. So that's what I think it's going to be. Because it just seems to do that because they can tie the 26, that gives them 2 more full years. And if they do that in May, that'll be 2 full years of stories to tell, like with Ahsoka and stuff like that. So I think that's probably it. May 2020. Yeah.
Nathan is 100%
correct right now. That he said, I can just see them pushing little figures around the board like a war general. Very true. Very true. And this will go on for until 2029. Wait, are you back talking about Avatar?
2099. No, he's talking about the
Disney releasing
Spider-Man.
their movies.
Spider-Man.
No, he's talking
Spider-Man 2099.
He's talking specifically about Miguel O'Hara is what it is.
Miguel.
Miguel O'Hara getting away with cussing in Spanish because nobody in the theater understands him.
Or the people that do understand it are like,
oh, I died
laughing.
laughing.
This is pretty bomb.
I was laughing so hard. He's like, coño, this kid. And I'm like, he just said coño. That's awesome.
I can't wait for the subtitle version. That'll be great.
Right?
All right. On to some horrible news from Netflix. Horrible. Jenna Ortega will be back to play Wednesday in the Netflix Wednesday series season 2. And she will also be a producer on the project. So she actually has some ownership over the series, which I guess she was kind of a diva, I heard on the set. She recently offered some insight. What? Somebody interrupted me. What?
I was saying,
no,
not so much that she was a diva, but more so that she, like she understood the character enough to say the character wouldn't do this, and they're like, "Oh, what would she do?" And then she suggested it, and they're like, "Actually, no, that is more of what the character would do." So it's more that she understood the character. It was very Johnny Depp of her.
Yeah.
If she were a man and she did the same things that she did as a woman, they would say that she was honing her craft and understood what she needed to do in the scene.
Right. And see, like me, the way I'm looking at it, understood the assignment.
Yeah. She totally did.
Well,
they need to leave little
good
Miss
enough.
Jenna Ortega alone. I've adopted
Leave
her.
her alone! Leave Jenna alone!
Well, they gave her.
She's off limits.
About her enough,
and so is Iman Vellani. Don't mess with either one of them.
There you go. Well, they gave her producing credits, so that's good. So she recently offered some insights into the priorities that she has for the next chapter of the story, and the story continues. It's going to lean into the horror side of things. And she said, we decided we want to lean into the horror aspect of the show a little bit more because it's so lighthearted, and a show like this with vampires and werewolves and superpowers, you don't want to take yourself too seriously. I also heard there's a rumor that they're going to cut like all the like romantic stuff. So
yeah,
she's not going to have like another romantic storyline in this. It's going to be straight murder mystery horror type thing. Which
I want to see a crossover between her and Velma.
Nice.
Yeah,
but I mean,
that's what I want.
It's the right direction. I think the right direction is not leaning into she's got a teenage crush on this character, or teenage love story and all this. Like, no, go with the Wednesday that we know, and do more of like her just getting into hijinks, right? Like one of everybody's favorite things about Wednesday Addams in general is just how she likes to mess with people because it amuses her.
Oh yeah. What's the youngest Bob's Burgers kid?
Oh, here we go.
Name.
Oh.
What's her name? She's got the little pink ears. It's not Linda.
No, Linda's the mom.
Linda's the mom, and then there's
the name is on
Eugene.
Is the brother.
Yeah. And then
Louise.
Yes, that's Louise. It. Louise. I feel like she just needs to Louise it. Like because that's what Louise is about. She's about causing havoc. She's about chaos, and I love it.
I like it. I'm glad Wednesday's coming back. I like that series.
Mm-hmm.
So, no date on when Wednesday will return to Netflix, but it will probably be a Wednesday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The name Wednesday comes from Vikings and
Odin's Day.
Yeah, it's Odin's Day. It's actually Woden is what it's
right.
Yeah, and he had several names. Odin did, but yeah, Woden's Day. And the reason we have Thursday is Thor, and Friday is Freya, and those are all Norse. Except Tuesday is not. That's a Celtic god, I think.
Mm-hmm. So James, I'm gonna give you. It's been a while since I've given you one of these for one of your jokes, but I'm gonna leave you with one of these. There we go.
They can't all be winners. They can't all be winners. Speaking of,
not everybody can be right.
I am right about you can only have the tacos I put on the table. You can't order off the menu. Okay? It was announced.
He's not wrong.
Disney is developing a Hocus Pocus 3 for Disney Plus. Now we know that the third film, whatever. And Fletcher, second sequel. Yes, there you go. And Fletcher and its writer Jen D'Angelo will be returning to make the movie. Okay, all right. They're throwing it together quickly. Currently unknown if the original stars Bette Midler, Kathy Najimy, and Sarah Jessica Parker will be back, but they have to be back. They got
Well, Bette Midler said that she would absolutely do another one.
Yeah, right?
She said it on Twitter like a week ago, I think. So I bet they're all going to come back.
Yeah, and I mean, Kathy Najimy, like she's easily one of. I mean, all three of them are pretty memorable characters, right? But like, I love Kathy Najimy character so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this will be fun, and they need to do it now because they ain't getting any younger. And I can say that because I'm probably about their age. So,
Hocus Pocus 3 will more than likely try to fly in on a broomstick onto Disney Plus, maybe September, maybe October of
I'm betting
2024,
October.
2025.
October would be it. Like if they did it at the beginning of October, then everybody can watch it for Halloween, and that's like the perfect time to do it. Yeah, absolutely.
And like I said last week, I still haven't seen a single one.
Go watch them. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, they're good. The first one's a little dated, but it's good still.
It's not even that dated. It's actually still pretty good.
There's
All
some
right.
jokes in it that are a little like, hey, really? But
Yeah.
Okay. In I Am Groot news, this is some Disneyland news. This is
Oh, I saw the video of this.
this is
Disney
how
will-
we get Cybermen, people.
This
Although
is
if
the
they all
start
look
of
like
Skynet.
Groot, if they all look like Groot, then I will absolutely go and get converted because he's
Totally.
so cute.
Disney is Skynet at this point.
This is how we get Skynet, people.
I just wanted to say Cybermen because usually I say Skynet, so I was trying to mix it up.
Cybermen.
Cybermen. This is how we
Cybermen.
get Daleks. Daleks.
This is how we get Cybermen.
Daleks.
Cybermen.
I'm sorry, we keep interrupting James. James, go ahead.
Disneyland has been a staple of technological advancements with all the rides and attractions, so it wouldn't be too out of the ordinary if they brought a Marvel hero to life. Marvel and the theme parks have announced that they will be bringing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3's Groot to life as a free roaming robot.
No.
Wow.
The only thing,
yes,
the only thing I have a problem with on this is kids are assholes.
Yeah.
And if you have a free roaming Groot, how many kids are gonna push him
Yeah.
and like
And
just
then-
just be dicks to Groot because they can?
And then one of them's going to accidentally hit the death switch because all robots have them.
Yeah.
And then it's going to start killing people.
It's gonna
And
go
then-
full mode like Spider-Man.
Yeah. And then who's gonna pay for that? The robot. The robot didn't do anything wrong.
Which,
That's what
by
I'm
the
saying.
way, the jumping Spider-Man at Disneyland, we know he has a kill mode.
Yeah. There's kill modes in all of them.
I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say.
Everybody gets killed.
And you get a laser, and you get a laser, and everybody gets a laser.
Shut up and take
We
my
just
money.
know
trying to
that
do
Disney's
something-
going to be the ones to end the world.
They're trying to do something cool and bring something cute like a walking Groot, and you guys are crapping all over it. Poor Groot.
No, I'm not crapping on
James.
the really cool concept. I'm crapping on the fact that these kids are assholes. They're gonna throw him on the ground, and Groot's gonna get up and be like,
It really pisses me off to no end.
and just kill everybody.
Okay, I gotta tell you guys something. This is how it happens. This is how the conspiracy starts, everyone. The High Evolutionary. He's out. He's at Disneyland. That's why it's doing that. Groot's not a robot. He's really Groot.
Bob Iger is the High Evolutionary.
All right, James, please continue.
So if you watch the video, Groot is on stage. He's not walking around the parks.
No.
He's on stage. He's free roaming, but he's on the stage. He's actually on the Disney Junior Dance Party stage. So what that tells me is that they're going to end the Disney Junior Dance Party and move this whatever Guardians stage show into the Disney Junior Dance Party, which is right by the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Boom.
That makes sense. But
Well,
still,
so then I'm thinking they
it
may
says
be
free
using.
roaming.
I think it's using the same technology as the Star Wars ride, where it's trackless.
Maybe.
So they're just calling it free roaming.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
not free
yeah, yeah.
roaming.
I think it's more of a kind of like Kylo Ren on the same ride, more like him. But I think it's just going to be somebody off screen, and it just knows how to walk around. But somebody off screen is going to be with a remote control, just telling you what to do. It's
Yeah,
not like it's
just,
gonna
just
have-
like all the
You
rest
think-
there.
I was gonna say they could be doing it like the R2D2 where they have him come out and he's
Yeah.
programmed to do things. Yeah,
They
so that
probably
could
have
be it, yeah.
somebody in the audience that's controlling him.
They probably kidnap a 3-year-old and put
That's
them in the
creepy.
suit.
And I feel
I was
like
actually kind of thinking that that's what was gonna happen.
yeah, we're gonna
And then
have
they-
to move
they-
on. Let's
They
we
shock their
can't talk about
arms
this
to do
anymore.
whatever.
Oh, can't talk about it anymore.
No
Let's keep moving
set-
on.
No set date when Groot will begin Roaming around the Disney California Adventure Park. All right. Let's keep going. We got some wrestling news. This is good for
Wrestling.
Let's go for some good old family fun.
I mean, it is
Then,
family fun.
now.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Then, now, together, money. That's a joke because the actual word's supposed to be forever, but instead it's money. I've changed it to money. That's
I get
a
it.
joke.
Definitely not
It says
Fast
money, but
X.
it's forever. It's money.
Because
Okay, anyway.
that's about
The
family.
continued
I get it.
The continued success of WWE, as well as the rise of AEW and the reemergence of New Japan Pro Wrestling, has led the squared circle world into a new golden age, which is totally true. New Japan has expanded into the United States. AEW's getting its first ever stadium show. WWE just sold for $9 billion. All these big moves have yet to show their long-term effects, but WWE, check this out. So, the sports entertainment giant could be inching closer to revealing the biggest byproduct of the sale of this wrestling golden age. According to New York Post, WWE exclusive television rights negotiation window with current broadcast partners NBC, Universal, and Fox have ended. So what this means, it leaves WWE free to shop their actually 3 shows, Monday Night Raw, WWE NXT, and WWE SmackDown, to potential suitors. So are we going to get WWE? Is Disney going to buy the rights to show WWE? Because this is content. This is what this means, is that we're getting, what is that? 3, 5, 7 hours of weekly content that could easily fit onto a streamer like Disney Plus or even Amazon, right?
Right.
Doesn't Hulu kind of they show replays of it, right?
Hulu does replays, and that's because they have the rights with NBC Universal. It needs to leave USA Network. I'm sorry, it's been there forever. I get it. It's been there since the 90s. It's like the network it's always been on, but USA has not evolved. It's just, it's not easily accessible, especially in this day and age. It's not as easy to access the a Raw at all. And then I don't like the Hulu one because they cut so much out of it, where it's like, okay, yeah, I'm watching the Hulu version. They cut an hour and a half out of it. And then it's like you miss some of the stuff, because I know there's been a couple times where I've watched a Raw replay and then you guys will talk in our chat and just say, oh yeah, did you guys see this? And I'm like, I didn't see any of that. Like, I don't know anything about what you guys are talking about right now. So it's like, it's a pain in the butt to watch it on Hulu if you're watching a replay, which is funny because actually the Fox replay, the SmackDown replay is in full, so you can like watch that. It's Raw that's kind of the problem.
Interesting. But you also got to remember, Disney owns, Hulu and ESPN, so they could throw their content there. And I think the main reason why nobody's thinking it's going to go to ESPN is because ESPN has so many live action commitments to like sports.
Yeah.
That are happening, whether it's NBA, hockey.
They do have like post shows for wrestling, right? So like ESPN has like wrestling post shows and stuff like that. But I mean, like I don't think ESPN would be the right place for it. I think a place like Amazon would be a smart place to put it on.
Who's also in the report that Amazon will be in talks for WWE content, So recent years have seen Prime Video tap into live broadcasts, with most notably Thursday Night Football. So could they do live stuff? Yes, they could. By the way, WWE has a ton of stuff that goes to like, what is it, A&E? They do a lot of like documentary stuff too.
Yeah, the A&E stuff is amazing. Everything that they do on A&E is awesome.
Yeah, but you think like on A&E it's great, right? But like, where does that go when it comes to streaming?
So
like, no, you don't think about it.
Yeah, A&E has an app, and that's usually where I watch it. But it's like, again, it's what really pisses me off on some of these apps is they don't really maintain them. So like the A&E app sometimes will just not work in general, right? Or I've had that same issue with the Fox app where just like all of a sudden the Fox app just stops working and it's like, well, I can't watch SmackDown. That also pissed me off during the World Cup because I missed like two matches. I missed the World Cup finals because the Fox app was down. And the Fox app on my TV was down. So then I pulled it up on my phone and it worked on my phone. So it's like, okay, well, you guys are just not maintaining your apps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we talked about NFL, Thursday Night Football. So Amazon, got the rights for it and they acquired it for $1 billion. So of course WWE is going to be like, hello, I want another $1 billion.
Well, like when I watch Thursday Night Football on Amazon, it's like it's in full HD, it's in 4K, and I can watch it on my TV, and it's like perfect, So it's like that's again proof that I know that there are streamers out there that can do this and do it properly and do it in a way where it's not gonna be detrimental. Again, like I like the WWE app fine the way it was. Peacock sucks for WWE content.
Peacock's awful. Yeah.
Totally
awful. Just think, I mean, it's the NFL, but $1 billion for the rights to that. And, in an NFL season, there's only 17 Thursday night games because the last 18th week, they don't have a Thursday night game. So $1 billion for only 13 nights a year.
Right.
Or 17 nights of content a year. It's crazy. Anyway, WWE current media rights with NBC, Universal, and Fox extend until the fall of 2024, and then it's Monday Night Raw somewhere else. So we shall see.
Yeah, it needs to move, and I get it. SmackDown's on Fox, but I mean, even Fox is dropping the ball with SmackDown. So it's like, I would love to see that. I would love to see both of those shows. Well, all three of those shows, because NXT doesn't get any TV love. So it's like, like I would love to see all three of those shows somewhere. Like if Peacock were to fix their app and make it to where like, you can watch rebroadcasts like, and they work, and things like that. Like if they made it like the WWE app where you can just watch live broadcasts, that would be amazing.
All right, that's a lot of nerdy news. Who's hangry?
Oh, I'm always angry. I'm hangry.
Oh my gosh, I am so addicted to the Biscoff cookies now.
The what?
The Biscoff cookies. They're like
really good, actually.
Cinnamon, like they're like gingerbread cookies without ginger. They're so good. Those, yes.
I just finished like 6 of these.
Oh my god!
Because the show started late.
Yeah.
Oh,
those exact ones. I just finished a thing of those. You had 6, I had 4 because that's all I had.
You guys
left.
were going on your rants, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna put myself on mute, have a little
munch
treat.
on a cookie. Those cookies are the bomb. I want to get them and
they give them to you on planes now.
Oh, I know. That's where I first had them, and I had to track them down. So, but what I want to do,
they sell 4 of these sleeves in a pack at Costco.
Those things are amazing with coffee. Like even if even with black coffee, those things taste amazing.
Yeah. So no, but I want to get a vanilla bean ice cream and put 2 like a cookie on each side and have Biscoff ice cream sandwiches, y'all.
That is a good move. I may do that after this.
They have Biscoff, the Biscoff cookie. What are they called? They're ice cream on a stick.
Sandwiches?
They're not sandwiches, but they're on the stick, and they are so freaking good. The ice cream is like a cookie butter ice cream, and then you've got bits of the cookie in there, and it's like chocolate surrounds them. Yes, and it's made by that company. It's made by Lotus, and it's Biscoff.
Oh god!
Go to biscoff.com and use code nerding10 and
you will get nothing.
Lifetime supply.
You get a lifetime supply.
Biscoff.
Yes. Sorry, but I was just like, you said hangry, and I was like, oh my god, I have to tell them I'm obsessed with these stupid cookies now. James, thanks for
I
being
can't
here
believe
for
we were
me,
both
buddy.
eating them at the same time.
That's
fine.
hilarious.
Let's talk about chips. So Pringles is known for having a wide variety of flavors, right? You know, Pringles, potato chips. Who doesn't like potato chips? That's not dead on the
Monsters.
inside.
Well,
Graveyard.
He doesn't like potatoes.
Hence, I said monsters.
Yeah, he's
dead
dead
on the
inside
inside.
too. So
Pringles announced the launch of their new Harvest Blend collection, and it's made of sweet potatoes and multigrain.
Oh, potpourri.
Yeah, I like it. That's how they
Yummy
make potpourri.
potpourri.
What?
She said it's yummy potpourri.
Yummy potpourri.
It's potpourri you can actually eat.
Okay.
Nom nom potpourri.
Potpourri. Somebody else needs to say potpourri. The new Pringles Harvest Blends collection features 4 flavor varieties, each with a blend of ingredients and crispy, crunchy texture. Pringles Harvest Blends multigrain farmhouse cheddar, multigrain homestyle ranch, which I've never liked ranch on a chip besides like Cool Ranch.
I like Doritos.
But it's not really like ranch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just finished ranch sunflower seeds yesterday.
With Biscoff. Sunflower seeds and Biscoff cookies go together.
Actually, ranch is good on corn nuts too.
It is. Yeah, I like them. I like those on corn nuts. Anyway, go ahead. Although barbecue is awesome as well.
Corn nut. Sweet potato sea salt, and then also sweet potato smoky barbecue. So what's the difference? Multigrain? Is that they're not using potatoes?
They're using sweet potatoes, and then they're enriching it with
No. So multigrain is more like
Triscuit.
No, not Triscuit.
Or the other one.
Wheat Thins.
They're more like Biscoff cookies. Get them on airplanes and where you can pick up black coffee. Anyway,
you can pick them up on the ground and in the sky.
The new collection of Pringles Harvest Blends.
Sun chips.
Oh, yeah, sun chips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sun chips are multigrain chips. They're like wheat chips.
Right.
It's weird.
But they're gonna have
wheat
sweet
chips?
potatoes in them too.
Cornstalk
chips? But no, but so it'll be like sweet potatoes and sun chips together. It'll be that mixed together.
If they had a baby.
With a little bit of corn sweat.
A little bit
Yeah.
of corn sweat. Corn sweat makes it pop. The new collection starts to hit retailer shelves nationwide this month.
Oh my gosh. I might have to try that smoky barbecue.
Right?
Because it tastes like corn sweat?
I'm
talked
sure
about
it'll
it
have
on-
that smoky bios scent.
We talked about it on the podcast. Now Philippe has to try every single one of these. So
Find them for me. Let's go.
That's the
Yeah.
rule. He has to try every-
So then we need to make him try the
multigrain-
pickle pizza coming out by Pizza Hut.
No.
as long as we talk about it.
I refuse to eat that. I refuse to eat that. I will not.
Oh, actually, while we were in Boise, in your neck of the woods, Sam, we found the Sunny D vodka.
Sunny D vodka, yeah.
Oh God.
We actually found it there in Boise, so we had him try that. So that was good.
The
He
Boise
did not mind.
boys.
Boise.
Oh,
Boise.
God.
Okay,
Boise
let's talk.
boys.
Who's ready for some free food?
I'm always
I'm
ready
down
for
with
some
something.
free food.
The Crunch Wrap Supreme has been a staple of Taco Bell menu since 2005, and now Taco Bell is giving away a whole lot of Crunch Wraps in the month of June.
What's
I'm
wrong with
excited
them?
for this
Did they drop them?
No, it's
I don't-
it's a promotion they're doing.
No, they.
I don't know why they
sneezed
talk
them.
about
Come
this
on.
at the half of the month. Why didn't they start talking about this before the month started?
They don't want
I mean,
anyone to know.
I got an email like 2 days ago for this.
It's so weird. So
Wow.
users of the Taco Bell mobile app. Oh, so I guess Philippe has the Taco Bell mobile app.
We know
Um,
Young
yeah,
Phil
actually.
has the app.
And
I have
Take
the
advantage-
app, but I need to make my account still.
That's just lazy. Come on. The Taco Bell mobile app can take advantage of the free promotion once a week throughout the remainder of the month. Every Tuesday, which is Nordic for Tuesday, Taco Bell fiends can open the Taco Bell app and get a free breakfast crunch wrap. Taco Bell's breakfast ends at 11 a.m. local time, so your crunch wrap must be purchased before the cutoff time, and you're only able to get one free crunch wrap per account per Tuesday. Make that account count.
Wow.
I've never.
What about the
had a
12
breakfast
other
crunch
people, other personalities in my life? What?
As long as they have different apps.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know how many phones you're paying for, but as long as they have a different account.
Hey, just make 20 different emails.
Right.
Yeah. Breakfast crunch wraps come with scrambled eggs, cheese, hash browns. Oh, so the hash brown is the instead of the hard
Tostada
tortilla?
wrap. Yeah, it's the tostada.
Hash browns and choice of either bacon or sausage. That sounds delicious now. So it's kind of like a burrito.
And sausage in mine.
Yeah. They also put the like the spicy chipotle sauce in it. And then I guess maybe not for the free one, but it comes in steak too. So
Y'all, I have to make a confession. I got something wrong.
What?
You guys are just like, what?
I know.
I'm waiting for it.
The Tuesday's named after a Norse god as well. Tyr. I'm sorry. I said it was
Tyr.
Celtic.
Tyr,
Tyr.
Is
He's
Tyr
one of the
older brother
Aesir.
of Thor? Is he
No,
older or
he's
I don't remember.
He's the god of justice and war, but he's an Aesir and not an Asgardian.
Nobody talks about Tyr. He didn't even make it into the movies.
Well, it said he's also described as wise and brave.
Yeah, that
Tyr,
doesn't
Tyr is the actual god of war.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Ragnarok, God of War. Isn't that a game?
That is a game, actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Back to my crunch wrap. So, scrambled eggs, cheese, hash browns, and choice of either bacon or sausage. The ingredients are stuffed in a tortilla and grilled, just like the primary crunch wrap supreme.
I thought you were going to say just like in primary school.
Oh, God. Just
I
like
was like,
primary
what?
school.
Oh.
I could go for a crunch wrap supreme right now.
If I gotta go to
somebody's primary school,
we're gonna go to a primary school and get a crunch wrap supreme.
I've never heard the term primary school. What is that?
Elementary
it's
school.
Elementary school, primary school.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
nobody says primary.
I forget that you guys aren't immortal like I am. You know, as we
Okay.
said, I've got to stop telling people I'm immortal. He said somebody's going to try and like shoot you or something. You keep telling
We're
me
gonna
that.
find some like old timey pictures of you,
Right.
black and white pictures.
It
You're
turns
not
out
a vampire like Keanu Reeves.
It turns out Fray actually is Princess Diana.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, no, I just know a lot of language, and so primary school, that's what they say in
the UK.
In England, yeah, in the UK.
Over
a
the
lot.
seas.
Ah, there you
Across
go.
the pond.
Across
British
the pond.
thing.
Yeah.
All right. So crunch wrap every Tuesday for the rest of June up until 11 a.m. So I guess you can't buy your crunch wrap right now, but you know what you can buy?
Absolutely do. Go for it.
You can buy merch, people.
We got merch, people.
Yay!
Yeah, we got a hat. If you want to buy it, buy a hat.
We got a hat.
The one that I am wearing.
If you steal Camp's hat, you can get the new hat for $30. That's fine. That's fine.
There
with
you
me.
go.
But since you can't buy Cam's hat, we got shirts for you. We got shirts, people.
We got shirts, people.
Just let us know what size you need. The easiest way is to just DM us on Instagram, like at Distance Nerding. Tell us what size you need. It's $20 if you're local here in Sacramento, or at a show, or $25 if we got to ship it to you. And if you can't wait, go to lucharillas.com. Go
We
get
got Lucharillas, people.
go get that Nerdrilla shirt. Go get that Nerdrilla box. It's awesome. Oh, I'm gonna put that.
Oh
in
goodness.
I should have a note that says "put it in the chat," but I don't.
Uh-oh.
But now I'm gonna do it.
Well, guys, let's talk.
Let yourself down.
Let's talk about this schedule. Mondays, game streams have returned, unless I start working overtime again. But we got pretty far in Jedi Survivor this Monday, doing a whole bunch of stuff. The whole point is I'm trying to get to what's the guy's name? The elevator technician guy that's been murdering everybody in the game.
Oh, I don't know what his name is, but I've been hearing about it all.
His name's like Jake, the door technician, or something like that.
Matt, the radar technician, you mean?
Oh, that's what it is, Matt, the radar technician, and he's it was like a joke character that they added into the game, and apparently he keeps wrecking everybody. So it's like, they said that they put out a statistic, and that people have died the most to Matt, the radar technician.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So watch the game streams 8 to 12 on Mondays. I'm playing Jedi Survivor. Hopefully we get there. Let's see how many times I have to fight this dude, because some of the bosses that I fight, I have to fight a couple times because these bosses are pretty hard. So that being said, on Mondays, we got the game streams. Tuesdays, the download, the show you're watching right now, 6:30 to 8:30. We talk news, rumors, trailer reactions, everything that is in your nerd world. We talk about it, and we have a bunch of fun doing it. Thursdays, the build from 6 to 8 p.m. on Twitch and YouTube. Come and hang out with us. Phil is building Lego kits, and we're talking to interesting people, and we're doing brackets and fun stuff. Cam actually ran the bracket last week, and it was a fun time.
Yay!
We
Let's
are
go,
currently
Cam.
doing the DC Summer Madness.
That's right. That's right. We are doing March Nerdness, but it's now not March anymore. So, with that being said,
I was
and
like,
and the NBA Finals have already happened.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they're over.
But so we're doing that now. This week, guys, we are doing one extra episode that we normally don't do. It's because our guest is coming on Friday. Lawrence, is it Irarte, James?
I think so. Yep.
Yeah, Lawrence Irarte from the movie Lumpia. So he is the producer. Is he the creator?
I think he's the producer and comic book artist.
That's right. He's the producer and the comic book artist for Lumpia. And yeah, dude, Lumpia is. You think about what it is. It's basically a movie about what if the Filipino community had its own superhero, and what if he threw Lumpia like ninja stars, and it is amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
we are we're going to be having him and I believe his son Diego, who's also an artist on the project, is also going to be on the show as well.
Super cool people. We met him at Powerhouse Comic Con.
Okay.
And we immediately hit it off with both of them. Super cool. We might have to do some giveaways while they're on.
So we have a couple of things that he gave us to give away, and we're going to be giving those away too.
Yay.
We'll talk about it on the show because I kind of wanted it to be a surprise, but it is signed by him. So we are very excited about it. So
Yay.
And we have
that sounds
more than one.
fantastic.
And we have more than one, so more than one person can win.
So what I'm hearing is that everybody should be watching on Friday.
Absolutely. Everybody should watch because we have giveaway stuff related to Lumpia, and that's going to be a fun time. So guys, check that out. Check out all the things Distance Nerding on this week. Again, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday this week. So I guess Wednesday's our only day off.
For now.
Woden's Day.
Woden's Day.
Gotta take Odin's Day off, gotta go climb that tree.
Yeah, just Woden's Day. You have to give thanks to You know, the
I really don't even know that much about Norse like mythology.
we have to give thanks to the father of the gods, the All Father. Remember, at the All Father's table, we will sit when we all die until Valhalla.
Oh yeah.
I hear.
Thanks, and keep nerding together. Is that? Oh, sorry. Was I?
Yeah, sorry. Cam, pluggables. Give me your pluggables. Do it now.
Well, so you can find me over on Instagram at CamCosplay0. I've had one of my reels go viral, so I've been taking that in lately. So a bunch of my other ones have gone viral. You can find me over on TikTok Joker and Bats 0. I still need to do an update of cons coming up on my Instagram because I'm waiting for the official announcement for an event I'm doing.
Doesn't that suck, having to wait for official announcements?
Well, it was supposed to come out this weekend, and the ball got kind of dropped.
Yeah.
Fray, we need your pluggables.
Do it.
Well, my pluggables are easy. I am here on Tuesdays, so I'm usually here. Except I think the last couple I haven't been here. So
yeah, no, I had to save the show last week.
Yeah, thanks for subbing for me, Cam. I appreciate it. Did you flip your hair enough?
Probably not enough.
Oh,
Cam, you need more Wonder Woman stuff in the background.
Hey, if you see, do you see here over here?
I was gonna ask
see that guy right there. Hey, Mezzo, that handsome dude there.
That Sean Gunn.
Yep.
Very cool.
Signed by him to me.
And
then I embarrassed my son in front of him.
Rocket Raccoon.
That's good.
Both Rocket Raccoon. He's also Weasel, and he's also Calendar Man. So
yeah, and he does. No, he doesn't do the movements for Groot. The dancing, that's James that does that. So, but yeah, you can find me here on Tuesdays and on Saturdays. I am on Saturday Morning Nerd Out with Graveyard is the host and I'm the co-host, and then we have Miss Captain Lady Moon, aka Mrs. Fours, and Fours was on last week. So yeah, we do keep trying to ask the some of the Distance Nerding guys on, but everybody's got stuff to do apparently. So
I work Saturday mornings, so
where's my invite?
I'm working.
Cam, you're welcome to come on the show anytime. Phil, yes, I do understand that you work.
Like, yeah, you have a job, I guess.
So.
And you're all welcome to help me coach Junior Giants on Saturday morning.
So with that all being said, yeah, James, take us out.
Have something you want to discuss? Tell us what you're nerding out on, and make sure to let us know in the Facebook group, the Distance Nerdington Post. And if you have a YouTube account, make sure to give us a subscribe or a follow on YouTube. We're trying to grow our YouTube audience. We're going to add some more content very, very soon. It's at Distance Nerding on the YouTubes.
Hey, maybe we just start giving away stuff even more, because I am not afraid to buy your affection. All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we say it every week, and it's because it's the best way to support us. If you want to support Distance Nerding, ladies and gentlemen, head over to distancenerding.com and join the taco party. That's right. Tap that button on the top left-hand side of the screen, and then you're going to see it pop down. You hit the join the taco party, and you join the taco party, ladies and gentlemen. Do that. Why? Because that helps us continue to try and entertain you to the best of our ability, which is failing on many levels, but still. We try. Connect with us at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Discord, MySpace, Facegram, GeoCities,
BookTube,
Fansly, OnlyFans. It's only pictures of Aaron Watson's feet and mandals, and of course, all at Distance Nerding. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to have us read your thoughts on what we do and kind of just your thoughts in general, send us an email at intsnerding at AOL.com.
Every time it gets me every time.
She's ready for the dance party.
We need the tagline,
Coco,
James.
what's his name? Okay, then thanks and keep nerding together.
Together.
I just noticed it said the secret invasion.
A hot girl?
Yeah.
Distant nerding.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Coco, you see your daddy?
That me? Is that me? That's me. He's the Funko Pop. He's in charge. Ooh, hologram.
No stickers!
And ooh, glitter.
Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
And Nacho Man. Nacho Man.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh man. Yeah.
We'll see everybody next week.
Bye.